CBS 6 News at 6 starts now.
Restaurant owners joining forces, united in frustration with how the city applies the meals tax and the snowballing penalties. Good evening, I'm Bill Fitzgerald.
And I'm Janine Samuels, live from Rich Brow Brewing in Richmond, one of the restaurants whose owners have shared their growing concerns about the finance department's mismanagement of calculating and collecting meals tax payments. For the last month, our CBS 6 team has given discouraged business owners a voice. Tonight, we have team coverage on the issue that now has the attention of the mayor and the governor. Investigative reporter Tyler Lane, who first brought this issue to light, will join us shortly from the tobacco company, sharing the voices of more restaurant owners speaking out today at a news conference that literally just wrapped up. And our Maggie Marshall shares details on a meeting happening right now between high-ranking city officials and business owners. But first, imagine being a small business owner in one of the hardest industries to succeed in, the restaurant industry. The National Restaurant Association estimates a mere 20% success rate for all food and beverage businesses, with 60% failing in their first year of operation and 80% failing within 5 years of opening. Then imagine being hit with unforeseen bills from the city in the hundreds and tens of thousands of dollars for penalties and interest on late meals tax payments due to poor communication and errors potentially made by the city. Our Tyler Lane, Maggie Marshall, and Joy Foltz have been sharing the voices of numerous restaurant owners over the last month.
We generate a lot of revenue for the city, and yeah, there's no urgency to fix this. They don't care.
I don't want to leave the city. We want this to be our home base. But it puts a bad taste in your mouth when the city doesn't have your back and all you're trying to do is the right thing.
The way it was all handled makes Richmond extremely untrustworthy.
I just wish our city would fix the problems that they've been telling me they were going to fix it for years.
It doesn't register to me that there's anybody in that finance department that really cares about small businesses and what they can do for the community.
Now, that was Matthew Mullett you just heard from, owner of this brewery, Rich Brow Brewing, who has been in a battle with the city since 2019 over meals tax payments on draft beers that an employee from Richmond's finance department originally told him he didn't have to collect from customers, but then said he owes. After sharing his story here on CBS 6, I spoke to Mullett today, who now has a little more optimism in his voice compared to a month ago.
We're contacted a few times in the last 2 weeks by the city. Lincoln Saunders had some encouraging words about what they were going to do to correct the situation, and I feel like if those words turn into actions, then it could result in a good outcome. And we got to give a lot of credit to the media too, because you guys have really brought this issue to light, and this is without that help, there wouldn't be the action on the other end, because there wasn't for 4 years.
Yes, for 4 years he couldn't get any action. Let's go now to Tyler Lane, who originally spoke to Mullett, hoping to bring visibility to this issue. He's live at Tobacco Company, where a news conference that was actually organized and held by local restaurant owners just wrapped up. Good evening, Tyler.
Yeah, that's right, Janine. There were dozens of restaurant owners and other industry professionals right here behind me at the Tobacco Company, all sharing similar stories and their frustrations with the meals tax issues. Tonight, they have a very strong message that they want City Hall to hear.
We want our money back.
These restaurant owners hope City Hall hears that message loud and clear, because in one way or another, they say they've all been harmed by the way that Richmond collects the meals tax.
The common thread is money, not the 7.5% current meals tax we collect and pay, but the incorrect and out of control penalties and interest, mismanagement, and lack of transparency processed by the city's understaffed and outdated finance department.
Mike Byrne and the Virginia Restaurant Association gathered dozens of business owners, accountants, and industry professionals at the tobacco company on Wednesday. Restaurants all across the city are represented here. Some CBS 6 has highlighted before, like Latitude Seafood, Richmond Brewing, Philly Vegan, and Bovine, but also new ones like Helen's, ZZQ, Eat Partners, and The Locker Room, which Lisa Ann Peters runs.
Today felt great to see all these people in this room that are dealing with the same thing.
Her issue dates back to 2017 when she was late on one meals tax payment, but the city never told her. The finance department accrued late fees, again without notification, and years later, Peters learned that she apparently owed $12,000 in penalties and interest.
Someone did show up at the door and said, if you don't pay this amount, we're going to shut you down.
To this day, she says the city still has not cleared her balance, making her ineligible to even renew her business license.
So yeah, you kind of live in fear.
And her story is not unique. Byrne says at least 30 restaurants have been impacted by meals tax issues, resulting in more than $2 million in unfair or incorrect late fees. He's calling on the city to refund the money and clear those balances.
We are gathered here today to demand fairness and financial justice, to fix the problem and return penalty and interest across the board.
A problem restaurateurs hope is fixed immediately.
They are making it impossible. This is a foodie town. This is a great town to go to restaurants and breweries, vegan, barbecue, you name it. There is an amazing selection here, and it's a great place to have a restaurant. But financially, it's risky, and it feels mafia-esque in that you don't know what they're going to charge, when they're going to charge it, and if they're going to shut you down.
And now these business owners are also hopeful that a bill filed in the General Assembly could help turn things around. That would require all localities across the state to notify a taxpayer about a delinquent balance. Now, we have reached out to the city to request a response to these demands raised tonight by business owners, and we are still waiting for a response at this hour. In Richmond, I'm Tyler Lane, CBS 6 News.
There is power in numbers. Thank you, Tyler. Now, since our stories on this issue aired, the city has taken action. Our Maggie Marshall tells us what they've done and tells us about a meeting being held right now between a city council member and business owners. Maggie?
Hey, Janine. Hey, Janine. Well, Councilman Robertson's meeting that she's hosting here at the Richmond Times-Dispatch has been underway for about 30 minutes now. She decided to host this meeting after last week's meeting because she wanted the chief administrative officer to answer any lingering questions and concerns from business owners. At that meeting last week, the city's deputy administrative director did attend and listen to some of those preliminary concerns and questions from business owners. That deputy director acknowledged how the city recognized that there was a problem, and she says the city became aware of that problem in 2023, that some businesses were not notified in 2019, that the city changed the processes to comply with the city code on how meals tax accounts payments were collected. After that, the city's finance department began taking any new meals tax payments and applying them to past delinquent balances. But business owners thought their payments were actually going to current amounts due, causing a snowball of penalties and interest. She told business owners the city is currently reviewing all delinquent tax accounts since the change was made to determine how many people are impacted. She also ensures all parties have been contacted. She also shared how Richmond City Council is putting forth legislation that would amend the city code to allow the city to separate delinquent accounts and current accounts. Now, the Virginia Restaurant Association has also been working with lawmakers, like Tyler said, to bring this issue to this General Assembly to bring about change. Coming up tonight at 11, I'm going to ask the Chief Administrative Officer if they are planning to listen to restaurant owners' demands to get that money back. We'll have the latest for you tonight at 11. Live here in Richmond, I'm Maggie Marshall, CBS 6 News.
All right, good to hear that steps have been taken. Thank you so much, Maggie. Now, any restaurant owner who feels like they need guidance or advice is being asked to contact the Richmond Food and Beverage Alliance at the email address that you see right now on your screen. We will continue to follow this story and give a voice to the people who want answers. Until then, you can watch all of our coverage on the free CBS 6 News app.